What is up, y'all? Welcome to the Together Again Artist Live. I'm about to invite a couple of my friends to join this live. So give me a second while I get them in the room. All right. Tonight we have Jalen Williams and Aldana joining us for this live. Just waiting for them to hop in and pop up. Alrighty. Oh, I see our friend Caleb McCoy is here. So, Caleb, if you're free to join, then you can send a little request, and we'll do that as well. Just waiting on my friends to join me, but stick around if you are here. All right. Oh, let's see. Oh, okay. I see some of our friends are joining here. All right, let's see. We've got one. What is up?
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good. Hello, everyone. It's funny. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Today is a good Friday.
Good Friday.
Okay. It's a good Friday. I am here. I'm home. I got off work early today, so it was a great day.
Nice.
Got to handle some things that I needed to handle. I think I want to go outside. I'm not even sure. I think I'm gonna be.
Take your time. Jen is joining us soon. Welcome to everyone who is hopping on. This is our Together Again concert live with a couple of our artists. We have our first one here, so we're just waiting for one more to join us. But if you're here, let us know where you're tuning in from. Comment in little comments. Let us know if you're in Boston or what city in Boston. If you're not from Boston, let us know that too. What state you're joining us from.
Sweet. Hey, Jen says she's
Right.
here.
There we go. Okay, Jen is here. Let me send a
The
little invite for her to
fireside.
come on.
What's
Love
up?
from Dallas. What's up? Got some out-of-staters here. All right.
Hey.
We got Jen in the building. Oh, we can't hear you. Oh, she's loading. Okay. All right. Continue to say where you're tuning in from.
I'm tuning in from Medford, Massachusetts.
There we go. We got Medford in the house.
Woo!
Thanks
it's good to be here. Thanks for
joining.
having me. What's up, Jay? What's up, Alexis? What's up,
What's
everybody?
up, Jen?
You guys need to mark your calendar,
joining?
September 17th.
There you go. Jen's already doing part of my job, so I'm actually just going to stop doing it and let them talk.
Oh, wow.
I also just want to shout out my cousin who tuned in from Malta. He's all the way in Malta, so shout out to him.
Hey,
Welcome.
We got Hanson in the building.
Hanson, Mass. I don't even know where that is. Do y'all know where that is?
No.
Hanson, I feel like I know the band.
Bangor, Maine. Okay, we got new
Bangor, Maine.
Okay.
Hey,
I like what I see.
I see some hearts.
Oh,
right. My buddy Pedro. Oh, we're from Brazil, guys. International. We got Brazil in the house.
International.
Hey, in the
Juan
building.
Camilo from Malta. Let's go.
Yes, Istanbul. Okay.
Istanbul.
Wow.
Let's go.
East Boston is here.
East Boston, baby.
East Boston, yes.
We love you too.
Maria, Hamilton.
Hamilton, wow. Okay.
Hamilton.
The location roll call is happening.
Hey, Christy Dat in the building. What it do?
All right.
I love it. We all have great smiles. That's really kind of you.
Thank you. What's up? All right, so let's get this started. The people are here. They want to hear from y'all, not me, so I'm not going to talk that much. But I just want to introduce what we're doing here. So Together Again is the first time United Boston is doing a huge concert again since 2019. So we're getting back together again in a park in downtown Boston, and we want y'all to get to know a couple of our artists. We have maybe one more joining us. She's stuck in traffic in typical Boston fashion, so she may be joining us. But I'm the event coordinator. My name is Alexis, and I'm excited to be here with two of our amazing artists. We have Jalen Williams and Jen Aldana. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves. I'll ask them a couple questions. If y'all have questions as they're talking, drop them in the chat. This is a conversation for all of us. So let's start with Jalen. Introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about your artistry, and then Jen, take it over after.
Got it.
Awesome. Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Jalen Williams. Sometimes I go by, it's your boy Jay Boogie, better known as Jalen Williams. Just, I love it. But I'm from Boston, Mass, born and raised. I live in Quincy now. I've been singing and rapping like my whole life. Grew up in the church and went to school, studied music at Boston Arts Academy. So I'm like Boston bred here. Like, went to so many different schools and things like that. I'm sorry, I'm just going through. I'm gonna try to be quick. I know we on time. But anyway, we got time. Wonderful. Went to college and studied music and worship, and lead worship at Impact Church here alongside Jen as well. There in Medford. And so now I create music. I started creating music in 2017, really writing before that, wrote a whole lot, a lot of songs in the vault, but started writing music and releasing music, 2017, been writing music since like the 9th grade. Had a whole little crew called the Dream Team, and we wrote like all different kinds of songs. It was fun. But started releasing music 2017, and been writing, working on this project. Sorry, we got a car outside. Gotta forgive me. Working on this project here called The Prodigal Son, and it's gonna be fire. But we're here. I'm ready to rock. I'm excited to share some new music with you on next week. It's going to be fire. You got to be there. You can't miss it. You can't miss it. You can't miss it. You can't. If you're here, if you've tuned in, if you heard about it, if you're free, you got the time, you got friends, bring them.
Yes.
It's going to be a beautiful time. Together again, reconnect with your neighbors, reconnect with your high school friends, reconnect and bring them on, bring them through, because it's going to be fire. It's going to be great. Together again. What are we even talking about? So yes, I'll drop it there. I'll pass it on to Jen.
Well, okay.
Oh, my fault. I forgot to.
Got it. What's up, everybody? My name is Jen Aldana. Jen space Aldana. Sometimes I get confused for Jenna, which is fine, But I just want to set the record straight once and for all. I'm really excited about this concert on Saturday. It's going to be not this Saturday, but the next one. And a little bit about me. So I was born in Boston. I saw something on Facebook that was like, if you weren't born in this hospital, like, don't say you're from Boston. And I was born in a hospital in Boston, so I can claim it, even though I'm in Medford. But I've been doing music ever since I was really little. I went to a private Christian school, and I didn't grow up in like a Christian home or anything. But I started really singing there, and then I got just really, really into it. And pretty soon I was like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. When I was 12 years old, I gave my life to the Lord. I wanted to follow Jesus. I just wanted a life full of love, full of purpose. And I knew that if I made a decision to follow him, I would find that. And so I did. I've never looked back since. It's been 17 years of serving the Lord, and I have no regrets. And throughout that journey, I didn't necessarily want to write or sing music that was about the Lord or that was about God. So in the beginning, I would write songs just about my life, the trials that I'd gone through, kind of just like storytelling type of music. And then eventually, about like 5 years ago, I started thinking about releasing music that was more worshipful. I eventually became a worship leader at a church called Impact. Jalen and I helped start that church. We were one of the first members of the team, which was really cool. So really have a passion for New England. I really have a passion for worship, for music in general. And then in the midst of doing all that music, I also studied music. I have a bachelor's degree in songwriting. Fun fact. I studied at Berkeley. It was a great time meeting people from all over the world. And I know some of you guys in here actually went there. That's where I met you. So shout out to the Berkeley fam. And then throughout that journey, I competed in a competition called The Voice on Snapchat. So it was just like the competition TV show, except it was all on Snapchat. I ended up winning season 5, glory to God, on Team Adam. And so after that experience, it really solidified for me that I really wanted to continue in ministry. I had that experience in LA and I loved it, but I realized like a light went off in my mind and I was like, I just want to make music that is really impactful, that will impact and inspire the next generation. I wanted to create music that would give them a voice and to also just be an inspiration with the way that I live my life. And so ever since, I've been using music to do all of the above anywhere I can. So I teach music. I'm a worship leader. I'm a singer-songwriter. I do events in churches, outside of churches, like all of the above. And the whole mission is always just to inspire people. So getting to be a part of this concert on Saturday is a joy. It's a place where we're just going to be unified all together to worship God and to spread his love to the rest of the city of Boston. So I'm really excited and grateful to be a part of the team.
Yes, thank you both. So you both hit on it a little bit. Something I want to ask y'all about. What does it mean to be doing this in Boston? So we know New England is New England. I'm not even from here, y'all. I done gone up and down the East Coast, but there's something different in the water of New England. It might be the fact that it's like 20 degrees all year round, regardless of if the summer is 100 degrees. But that's the South in me talking. But what does it mean to be making this kind of music right now in New England?
Such a good question. You ready, Jen? You want to take first?
I can go. It's huge. It's everything, This week I had a gig and there were some people asking like, what's your goal? Like what's the goal with everything that you're doing? Like you could be doing this, you could be doing that. And I was like, I just want to be where God wants me to be, right? That's the most important thing to me. And I know that the Lord is calling me to New England and specifically to Boston at this point of my life. So getting to be a part of an event like the Together Again concert is a reminder of why I'm here, right? Because for me, it's like about being on assignment. It's like wherever I am, wherever I get to share my music or God's love or just wherever I live my life, I do it with purpose. And so I think being a part of a concert like this, it's so full of purpose. First of all, it's uniting the people of Boston, right? We all know how crazy this COVID thing has been. Like, it's been wild. It's caused division. It's, I don't have to go through the whole list. You fill in the blank. But being able to do something like this is, I feel like, bringing us back to what matters most, which is being unified, especially unified in Christ.
Good answer. Good answer.
Thank you.
I didn't even give them this question, y'all. So this is like fresh off the dome for both of them. Jalen, what do you think?
Good. I have a friend. His name is Jayden Pontes, aka Joe Saza. I'm shouting him out. He's probably not even on this live right now, but definitely check him out. He is an incredible young man, artist, and just brother, friend, your little brother, Jayden Pontes, Joe Saza. He often sends me his music, and he's like, "Hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that?" And we'll go back and forth. I'll give him my honest opinion about what I think about it. Probably tweak this, maybe, I felt this way when you said, great artist. And so thinking about that, making music at a time like this makes me think of Caleb. That's funny, at a time like this. But making music at a time like this, it's important for me, because it just reminds me not to give up. You know, that there are other young people who are looking up to someone, and I'm one of those people. Excuse this truck. It wants me to. It wants to interrupt me, but okay, there we go. It's gone. But it's a reminder, that you're not just making music for yourself. You're not just making music to try to get somewhere or do something, but you're making music to touch hearts. You're making music to relate, to reach people, to connect, and that's important, to me. That's importance of making music, especially at a time like this, right? Chosen call at a time like this, like, right, got it right now. But that's why, that's why. And so to inspire, and to connect with my community and with other people, creatives, everyone.
Yeah. Thank y'all. And I can tell y'all that these two are literally doing those things. They're up and down the East Coast, the country, whether that's through their streams or like in person performing. So y'all are in for a treat next Saturday. So if we haven't convinced you enough already, that's the reason to come, because the music is just going to be great. So I don't know what to tell y'all, but I got more questions just in case you're not convinced yet. You can hear a little bit more from them. So let's see. What drives you? I think you kind of got into this, but no, I won't ask that one. You kind of already did it. Let's just convince the people flat out. What's one reason they need to come to the concert? Just one reason. We're not even going to go all deep, philosophical, like convince them of all these things. Like, just tell them flat out why they need to come.
I only go deep and philosophical. Like, I don't know any other way.
Jen doesn't have surface level.
That makes it harder for me to answer the question.
Look,
without the deep stuff, I'm like, you leave me with nothing. No. Jay, you want to take this one?
Hey, look, yeah, I got you. So first, before I go on and say whatever I'm going to say, I have a question. Will there be food?
There's food around the concert. Around.
All right, so check it out.
Come for the after fellowship.
Right. You get to come to a free concert. Right?
Free,
First of all,
$99.
A free concert. And there are so many different restaurants around. Like, so many. There's this place I like to go to that have seafood mac and cheese.
Ooh.
Fire. So many different restaurants that you can go to in the area. You got new music you've never heard. You have community, fellowship, your favorite Boston artist. I don't know. You got Jesus. You have faith, and come on, like, I don't understand. I don't. Why wouldn't you want to be there?
That's the real question. That's the real question.
What do you got to do? Like, what do you have to do? Go put it in the comments. Put in the comment section. What do you have to do? What's the date? Go tell them. What's the date?
September 17th at 6 p.m. Tell us if you're not going to come. We at least need a good, legitimate reason in the comments of why you can't come. Birthdays, weddings, family outings, they count as legitimate answers. But you can bring them to the concert because that's free. So
I'm literally coming from Spectacle Island, guys.
On a boat.
From another event. From another event that I have to perform and minister at. And then coming here. Like, boom. Might be in the same outfit. No change of wardrobe or anything. Sweat. That's what you're gonna get. Get a little bit of sweat. Add that to the list.
Would he do that if it wasn't worth it? You tell us. You know what I'm
saying? Right.
Okay, Jen, since you can't do non-deep and philosophical, I'll tell y'all that her songs are just like that. Jalen also has deep and philosophical songs. Jen rides that deep philosophical wave real hard. So since you don't do surface level, give us that deep philosophical reason why people need to be there.
So for me, it goes back to like the whole existence of Unite Boston and their mission in the beginning of why I even started working with them. So their whole mission is to unite the people of God in Boston. their whole mission is, regardless of denomination, to unite us as one church. And I just think that is so, it's so biblically sound. It's so beautiful. I love the idea of unification. Um, it's in the name, unite, unity. And I feel like today there's so many more things that divide us. And so mix unity with music, and you got the Together Again concert. And that's why I'm super excited about it. And I think one cool thing for me of working with this organization, I think actually, I want to say 3 years ago, the first time I had heard about Unite Boston, and I got to sing at that concert that year. I met so many people just that same night. I remember that night, I think all of us in this group right here were there actually. And I had met at least 20 people that I'd never met before, that were around my same age, that also served the Lord, that also loved Jesus, that also loved to worship God. And sometimes, especially in New England, like when you do this thing here for so long, you kind of feel like you and your church or you and your community, like you're the only ones out here. And this was a big eye opener for me to realize like there's people all over the city that love Jesus just as much as I do. There's people all over that can teach me something different about him that I didn't know, and have or semi different beliefs. But I love that. I'm all about just like being open, right? And so this concert it's exciting. I look forward to it because it's a culmination of that, of different people from different backgrounds, from different parts of New England, not even just Boston, that will be coming. I know some people in the choir, I believe, will be coming from New York. And so even the band is going to be super diverse regionally. So it's sick. Like, I've never heard of anything like this, especially in Boston. So, and the fact that we even get to take part, like I'm so grateful. And so come out if you want to be blessed. Like, we're here to serve you guys. We're here so that you can come and be blessed, worship God freely in the city, outside publicly in the city. Like, we don't get many opportunities like that. So I'm like, why would you not want to come? You know? What's up, Sierra?
The real question is why not? That's what I just keep hearing. Why would you not be there? Amazing. There's prayer tents, there's ministry tables. In all caps, Jalen put in the comments, we got a choir, because we do a whole choir, community choir. There's college students in it, but there's people from the community. If you are like, dang, I'm trying to be in a choir, I'm trying to sing in downtown Boston, sing praises to the Lord, you can still do that. You can do that. If you are interested, you can go to the Unite Boston website, uniteboston.com, click the little thing that says Together Again, get some info, or you can just scroll through this little Instagram page. The flyer is there too. So if that's what you want to do, you should do it. And I went to the first rehearsal and I heard what they're going to be doing. I'm just saying, there may be like a little like choir entrance.
I'm excited.
Take you to the old timies where they're like walking down and around, but out in the outside with the sunset, on the water. Y'all ain't never had church like this before. So that's why you got to come. That's why you got to come. But if we still have yet to convince you, if you're like, okay, there's going to be amazing artists, okay, there's a choir at Sunset in downtown Boston, near restaurants that have mac and cheese, if those things haven't convinced you yet, we got giveaways. And I'm gonna ask our two artists, which of these four, and there's more than these, I'm just picking four of my favorites right now, they would, or three, I should say, but three, I'm gonna ask them about three of the giveaways and see which one they would want. So Jalen, Jen, listen up. 3 choices. We have more than this, but top 3. You can get a $100 gift card to the apparel brand Hope Design. If you've gone to local pop-ups in the city, you've seen their apparel, very swaggy, very like urban streetwear like. Choice 1. 2, you could get a facial with your bestie or your homeboy, your bro, get some relaxation, chill out, okay? Get that self-care right. 3, you can go have fun with your bestie and get some skating lessons at Chez Vu. So, Jen and Jalen, if you're out here and you're at the concert and they're like, we're doing a giveaway, which one are you getting raffles for?
Yikes.
I'm gonna have to go with the lessons at Shebu.
Of course.
Each
The thing is, like, I want to enter into this raffle myself, like, but I want to win. So, like, is that against the rules?
Little bit.
Okay. We got some claps for the giveaways. I like that.
If these people don't end up coming because somehow they're still not convinced, maybe you could get it. Maybe.
Each one that you were saying, the first one I was like, ooh, that one for sure. Then the second one I was like, ooh, that's the one. And the third one I was like, yeah, that one takes the crown for sure.
And that's
the facial was cool. Yeah, the facial was cool, but I mean, I skate a lot, and so I keep my skates in my car too. So
that's
like,
a real skater, y'all. That's a real skater, y'all.
Yeah, you know, just in case I feel like going skating after work. You know, I get out at 1:30, so I'm like, what's open? You know, I work in Stoneham. It's right there next to Saugus, you know, so it's like,
just pull up to the rink.
Yeah.
Boop. Hey, look, that was only 3 of the giveaways. Like, and they're all local businesses. That's what I'll tell y'all too. We're like Boston with this. All of them local businesses. We have workout passes for people at some local gyms with some personal trainers. Y'all, we went out of our way to find some giveaways to give y'all and your friends. And all of these giveaways are something for you to do together. You get it? Together again? With someone else. So
I love that.
It's for 2. So if you got the gift card, that's for you to buy you and your bestie, you and your cousin, you and your sister, your play cousin, your auntie, whatever.
Good.
Y'all both get something. If you got the facials, 2 of y'all get to relax and just bathe in the smells of joy and relaxation. If you're skating, you and whoever you want to take, get to learn how to be skaters. And if you want to learn how to skate in Boston, there's really only one skating rink in Boston. So we got the giveaway from the place where you should be going in that Shebu. So
I love that.
That's all the convincing that I think we can do tonight. If you haven't been convinced by us, then you should pray about it and let the Lord convince you. Or just show up and be convinced by the event itself.
And I want to say, like, invite your community too, like, invite your church, you know, invite your youth group or your women's group, your small group, like, whoever it is. I think that would be a blessing, especially also, like, for those of you who serve at your church. Like, this is the time for you to also just be served and, like, just come in. Don't have to worry about anything. Don't have to worry about breaking down chairs or anything like that, setting anything up. You just come, receive, be blessed. And also, I want to shout out Kelly. Kelly's in the house.
Oh, yeah.
The woman behind it all. We honor you. We appreciate you. Big shout out to Kelly.
Yes. Amazing. Jalen, any last words to convince the people or just let them know? Well, let's answer this question. You were talking about this new music, this project you're working on. Will they get any of that on that night?
My gosh. Will they?
Will they?
Will they?
They have to come to find out?
Come on, just come. Just come. Just come. You just come. Just come.
We can't put it into words.
We're preparing, we're praying, we're preparing and praying. I said it twice because we're preparing and praying.
3 times.
For you. I know, it's 3 times. I don't want to make it 4, but you know what we're doing. For you.
Just for you.
And just for the, you know, interaction and for the Lord to meet you there as well. You know, we're preparing and praying. So come.
I'm also really excited that the backdrop is going to be the water. So we're going to be right by the Boston Wharf, the Long Wharf. Like, that view at sunset should be just gorgeous. Like, I'm so excited about that. There's going to be, like, all the boats and the grass. It's going to be so, like, natureful. I love that.
Yeah. If you just want to come for the sunset pics, that's cool with us, too. The park is open. Like they said, invite your people. This is open. This is invite everyone you know. It's everything. It's dog friendly. It's in a park. It's outside. We have tables for information if you want to get that. We have giveaways. We have these amazing artists. We have an amazing worship band. community choir, you might go there and then see one of your friends up there singing on the choir. So who knows? You might be meeting up with some old friends here at this concert. So
Hey,
go for it.
lastly, real quick, for those who I'm going to be speaking with people. I'm just going to be. I need to. If you have a testimony, we all have one. I need to hear your testimony. Just we gonna take some time, please. We gonna take some time. That's all I got. That's my last thing.
That was the invitation right there for whoever here and these people that are watching this right now or later on. That was your invitation. So thank you to Jalen Williams and Jen Aldana, who are two of our amazing artists. We have more artists than this that are just as amazing. They were just a little busy tonight, but they're going to be performing and ministering as well on September 17th at 6 p.m. at Christopher Columbus Park in downtown Boston, right with the scenic view on the water. And that's where we want to see you next weekend. Invite your friends, go to the United Boston Instagram page and click all the flyers, send it to all your friends, go to the Facebook page, RSVP, because then you can get entered for some of those giveaways that we mentioned earlier. So that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. Well, all right, we're gonna leave y'all with a little inspiration of what you can do next weekend. So thank y'all for joining me. This was amazing, and we'll see y'all next Saturday.
Thank you, Alexis. Thank you, United Boston. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Jay. Yes. I thought you were gonna say we're gonna leave y'all with the song. I was like, oh, what are we doing?
I didn't know what I was gonna say, and I almost said that, but then y'all would be on the spot, and I'll leave that for next weekend.
Yeah, if you want to hear a song, September 17th, Together Again concert.
Mm-hmm. And tap in. You know, tap in with the artists. You'll see their stories. You'll see what they post, whatever it is that they're doing. To get updates on them in the music.
Yeah, if you need to find their handles, you can just click their names right now or go to the United Boston page, see them spelled out at Jalen Williams Music, at Jen Aldana Music. They're amazing, and they're going to be performing next weekend. So see you there.
Woo! Thanks, guys.
See ya. Thank you.